I'm sure you're enjoying your hide inside ball pit. Jamie asked me to come show you how to close it up. So it's fairly easy once you know what you do. You push the sides in. You see it? You got the sides. So this is option one. You grab the wall in the middle with your both hands, but one from either side. So you have one hand with your thumb in the back, your fingers in the front, the one with your thumb in the front. Then you twist it. Just twist it, and you pull it against yourself. It's easier. Then you can hold it until you can hold it with one hand, and then you just wrap the elastic around it. Do it again. Again, one thumb in the front, one thumb in the back. Just twist it. And then grab the whole thing with one hand, so you have the other hand free to wrap the elastic around. There's the second option. You take it from the corners, the bottom corners, both your hands, your fingers in the back, your thumb in the front, coming in the corner, and with your wrist, you just fold it. You really pull it together like a U. Pull it together like a U, and then just keep on going on top of each other until your hands are on top of each other. And grab it with one of your hands, the two parts, and with your other hand, bring the whole thing together. Then you can just, with your first hand, take the elastic and wrap it around. Again, grab it with your two hands in the corners and just bring it together like a U. And then just keep on going till one part's on top of the other, and then just bring all the pieces down. Just push the pieces together and put the elastic on it to keep it in its spot. Okay, grab your cube, fold it, push the sides in together. Now we have two options how to fold this. Option number one is you take it from the middle of the sides, one hand with your fingers behind and your thumb in the front, and the other hand with your fingers in the front and your thumb behind, and just twist it. And when you have one hand on top and one hand on the bottom, then it's easiest to push it against yourself, so you can hold it with one hand against yourself, and with your other hand, you can grab the whole thing how it is. Now you can hold it with one hand, so with your other hand, pull the elastic again. One more time. Grab it with one hand, your thumb in the front, one hand, your fingers in the front. Twist it. When you have one hand on top, one hand on the bottom, you can push it against yourself, grab it with one hand, take your other hand, put the elastic. Option number two is you grab the tent with from the two corners, with your fingers behind and your thumb on top, and then just bring your hands together slowly as a U. So you fold the tent as a U. And then after it's in U position, just keep going till one hand is on top of the other. Then you grab both pieces with one of your hands, like that, so you free up your other hand, so you can pull both sides together and hold it with that hand. Now, you can use the free hand to put on your elastic. Okay, so you grab your triangle tent and you just push in the sides till you get it in, like together. Then we have two options how to fold it up. Option number one is you grab it from the top and the bottom. In the middle, the bottom you have your fingers on the top with your thumb behind, and the top you have your thumb on the top with your fingers in the back, and then you twist it. And then it's easiest once you twist it to pull it against yourself. So this way you can you hold it with one hand and then you grab it, the whole thing with the other hand. So you can take your free hand with the elastic and fold it up. One more time. Have your thumb on top of one side and your fingers on top of the other side, and you just twist it. It's easiest to bring it against yourself, so you could grab the whole thing with one hand, take the other hand, and put around the elastic. Option two is you grab it from the two corners. You have this corner with your fingers behind and your thumb on the top, and this corner also with your fingers behind and your thumb on top, and you just bring it like a U. Bring it together. Then once you brought it, then just keep on going till one hand is on top of the other hand. Then hold it with one hand, and take your other hand and bring the parts together. And then you just put the elastic on top. One more time. Doing the long way, the corners, your thumb on top, then just fold it like a U. But then just keep on going till one's on top, one hand is on top of another. Then just grab both ends with one hand, and with your other hand, bring the last part together. Put it into that hand so you hold the whole thing with one hand. So you can take your second hand and wrap around the elastic.